first thing next day, guys. We're gonna start off with the oil pan. We're gonna use this degreaser right here that we currently have. We still got the dollar store one. This was available on hand. Spray it, let it soak in. We got the pressure washer set up here. Again, this is Sunjo. I do have some brushes that I have to agitate it in case I need it. I will just go from there. But remember again, guys, just real quick, look how dirty that is. So we'll see what we can take off without agitating it. Alright, we're gonna agitate it. Alright, so far not too bad. I'm not completely soaked yet. Let's get rid of this tray, windage tray, or whatever you want to call it. Not too bad, right, guys? I wasn't able to take out the pickup tube because I was gonna flush it out, but I made sure I flushed a bunch of water through here, so if anything was stuck on there, it should be gone. This is the tray that goes on top. Very nice. And at this point, we're gonna do the crankshaft girdle. We're gonna clean this up. Again, it's all corroded. Look at the sides. I'm kind of worried about the bearings, but I'm just gonna run it. I'm just gonna degrease it and spray. I'm not gonna try to put pressure directly on the bearings. And here goes nothing. Two hours later, got that taken care of. 'So everything's taken quite a while to clean up. This is the main area we're going to be looking at as far as the block is concerned, and we're going to try to get the galleries for the oil cleaned up. Everything else so far looks pretty good. Again, oil pan cleaned up nicely, and we just cleaned up the cover for the crankshaft. I did have my phone in my pocket, so my phone is all wet. The screen inside is all wet, so I'm gonna try to dry it out, see if we can salvage the phone. This was a nightmare to clean up because of all the crevices, but we did a pretty dang good job cleaning that up. So now the job is to get this whole block and table onto the grass and start cleaning up from there. As far as these sensors, I'll think about the sensors, but for sure we need to take this oil cap off because we're gonna have to pressure wash that inside there. So it's got what, one sensor here, two sensors here, that's about it. So we might cover these up with some tape. So it seems like all the machine surfaces, the dirt comes off nice and easy, like you can just see. But on the casting surfaces, it's just a nightmare to remove. It's really hard, but we'll get it done. Almost done. You don't want to let these things dry out because you're just going to get rust starting to build up right away. So now that they're dry, let's lube them up. That's the progress right now. Got the cylinders lubed up, got all the bearings lubed up right now. We'll let this thing dry out, and look at the difference, guys. Spotless for the most part. Really happy with how everything turned out. Can't complain. Let me get you guys a nicer view here. Alright, the only thing left is the crankshaft, which shouldn't be a big problem as it's fairly clean. And then we got the rods and pistons, and those we have to be careful with because of all the piston rings and whatnot. So as far as the pistons are concerned, I am gonna spray a lot of degreaser on them first and kind of scrub these edges first, and then we'll do the pressure washer. The rods are pretty clean, again, because they've been mainly soaked in oil in the engine on the bottom end. But yeah, not a lot of cleaning here, just the ring area and the tops, and then we should be good to go. We'll do them one by one. Again, we'll make sure we keep track of which piston goes in which cylinder. So let's get started with this one. Like I mentioned before, the good thing is these rings move. They're not stuck or anything. That's half the battle won, I guess. Yeah, these are going to be tricky to get the tops done, but yeah, we'll see what the pressure washer can do. Give it a shot right here. Tried to run away from me, but we got it. That's the progress. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll just I mean, I don't know if the degreaser will take this off. This is kind of caked on there, but we'll give it some tender loving care. But overall, coming out looking clean. Alright guys, well, we're done. We finished cleaning everything and we're dry right now, but we did ran into a problem. I had my stupid iPhone in my pocket the whole time I was doing it, and it got water damage. I'm trying to take it apart right now, let it cool off and dry. Yeah, that's a story. Anyway, the good news is we got everything working here. The only thing that I'm gonna be putting extra attention on are these pistons. When I take the rings off, I'm gonna clean the skirts a little bit more, and the head, the top of the pistons are gonna get cleaned a little bit more. Once we disassemble everything, we'll probably get these kind of special pliers in order to get the C pin out of here and get the wrist pins out. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with the results. Everything is looking fantastic. Can't complain whatsoever. Cleaned up really well. Honestly, that head took the longest to clean out of all these components. Even all these combined, I still feel like the head was longer to clean. But I'm happy with everything. So on the future videos, you're gonna see me reassembling this motor. We're gonna be trying to do measurements again as far as specs are concerned and whatnot. Again, we're just learning as we go along. If you guys are new, you want to go along with the journey, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like this dang video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.